In this task we're going to be using Microsoft Access for the first time. Access blank database. You're then going to call the database Climate, and then click on this little folder icon and go to the U drive. Click on MSC and then click OK, and then press Create. Now, a database is a bunch of tables all linked together, and the first thing that you'll have open to you will be a blank table. To change how this table looks, we're going to click on Home, and then we're going to click on Design View. It'll ask you to save this table, and the first table is called Table Continents. Now, the first field is ID and is set auto number. That's fine. In the second column, we want to write the names of the different continents. The word continents, check that it sets it to short text, which it has done. And then we're going to click on Home again and click the Datasheet View button. Asks if we want to save the table, we'll say yes. And now in the continents column, we'll write the names of all the continents. There we go. This table is now finished, so we click the little cross here to close this table. We're now going to create another table, this time from scratch. So we click on the Create ribbon and we click on Table Design. Again, the first row has to have the word ID in it, but this time we're going to write Year ID. We're going to choose from the drop down menu Auto Number, so that it automatically gives a number to every record. We're then going to go on to the second row and we're going to write the words Data Year. And we're going to choose Number. Again, this one's now finished, so we click Home, Datasheet View. It will ask us to save the table, we're going to say yes. And we're going to call it Table Year, OK. And it will then bring up a warning, and we're going to say yes, because we want that Year ID to become our primary key. And again, in the Data Year column, we're now going to write every 10 years from 1910 to present day. There we go. And now we can close this table as well. We're going to make one more table, and this one's going to be to record carbon dioxide levels at those different years. So we're going to click Create, Table Design. Again, we're going to call the first row an ID, but this time it's going to be CO2 ID. We're going to set it to Auto Number. And we're going to click Home, Design, and then Primary Key. So it knows that that row is the primary key. We're going to call the second row CO2 year. And what we want it to do now is for it to find all of the years in the table year that we've just created. So we click on the drop down box, we click Lookup Wizard, and we're going to go, I want the lookup field to get the values from another table. So we click Next, we click Table Year, we click Next, we click Data Year because that's the column we want to move across. So we press the little arrow at the top, click Next, and click Finish. And we're going to say yes, we'll save it. And we're going to call this Table CO2. Okay. Finally, we're going to put a third row, and here we're going to call it CO2 level. And we're going to set this one to a number. This is now finished, so we click Home, Datasheet View, yes, we're going to save it, and then we can click this drop down box here that we've just created and choose 1910 and put in the CO2 level, which was 298. And then we can do the next one for 1920. 1930, and so on until we've written them all in. And that is the end of this particular task. Once you've got to this point, call your teacher over so he can check that it's done.